Hi folks, Chef Ian here, and we're in the Cooks Collective, and I'm making introduction to the pantry. So these are some of the products that we have in the pantry at Underground Chef. So this is a mixed range of products that we've selected and have available for everyone to purchase through the Underground Chef. So people ask me, first off, Chef, why do you have the pantry? And I guess for me personally, it's when I retired full-time from the kitchen and I became a home cook, I realised the limitations of what products were available through traditional supermarkets. And whilst I still have access to the food service market, and these are the suppliers that supply directly to hotels and restaurants, clubs, etc. So these products are normally exclusive just for that market. And I thought, well, gee, that's a bit unfair. Why doesn't the general public have access to this? So that was one of the reasons why I created the pantry, and having available these vast array of products that I use in everyday cooking. And these are products that I would use in a professional kitchen. So you're going to have access to produce that was, to a degree, exclusive to the, as I say, the food service trade, so to your restaurants. Example of that is, I'll make this one as a classic, is the bone roasters product. Bone roasters make two stocks, a veal stock and a chicken stock. What I love about this product, unlike the stocks that you find in the supermarket, this is just pure and natural product. So you won't find any fillers, any additives, added salts. It's purely natural product. The other thing that bone roasters have as well is ready-made jus, the veal jus and red wine jus. Again, top restaurateurs, top chefs use this in their restaurants to make their sauces. Gone are the days that chefs would make stocks from scratch or make their jus. You know, you might find it still in a couple of top restaurants, but overall now, things have changed. The demands on labour, shortage of labour, costs, etc. now make products like this from bone roasters readily available. The beauty about this product too is it's what they call retort packaging. So it's shelf stable, so you don't have to keep it in the fridge. Just have it in your pantry, and any time that you want to create a beautiful sauce, there it is, open it, bingo. I'll be featuring these products in all my recipes, and you'll see me using this. And if you happen to use one of these products and you don't use all the stock or all the sauce, simple, freeze it, and it's ready to go next time you're doing something. Following along the lines of the chicken stock, discovered this product comes out of Mooloolaba in Queensland, Silver Seas Seafoods prawn stock. So the people who own Silver Seas have their own boats. They found that when they were doing their prawns, that they have, you know, obviously the heads and tails, so they decided to make a stock. This is a beautiful product. Again, no nasties, no fillers, no nothing in it. I think it's the best seafood stock that you can find in the market. Perfect, as I say, for risottos, sauces, soups, anything at all. So that again is available for you to purchase at home, not just, as I said, for restaurant chefs. Following around from that, Olsen's seasoning. You'll hear me harp on all the time about seasoning. I find it really amazing now that a lot of chefs, a lot of cooks do not season products. It's almost as if they're afraid of salt. I love using it, but again, in the right quantities. But when you're using a product like Olsen's, you get that beautiful flavour straight away. With the smoked red gum salt, you get this earthiness behind it, really good on grilled products. So it's, again, a product that you may find in the supermarket, but we have available in our pantry. To back that up, I guess, in the seasoning too, is then we've created our own range of seasonings, a spice mix or a Spice Lab products. We've got, I find an issue that I find in a lot of pantries that you have a whole range of different spices. You know, they're one-trick ponies. You bought that particular spice to make a curry or a sauce or whatever. We've taken a lot of that away because in our range of products, everything is all there already mixed, ready to go. So if you're doing an Asian salt and pepper calamari or prawns, everything's there already. If you're doing a Greek dish, our souvlaki spice has all the flavors, all the herbs, all the spices already in there. So it's foolproof. So that's our Spice Lab, that's our own range. And we also sell, if you don't have it, we also sell as well our own range of electronic salt and pepper shakers. Move around now and we'll talk about the Lupins for Life. I met this company out of all places watching an episode of Landline, and I was looking for a replacement for gluten-free product, or in this case gluten-free flour. Discovered the Lupins. I never heard of Lupin before, but it is a brilliant product. I've particularly used the protein flakes and the Lupin flour. Lupin flour works really great in desserts, and you'll see me do a recipe sometime this year, and I'll be making a sticky date pudding using the Lupin flour. And honestly, you wouldn't know that it's Lupin flour and not regular flour. Beauty about the Lupin, high protein and high fibre, but low in carbs. So it's a great product. Again, that is available through our store. The Saucy Wench, Lisa, who owns the Saucy Wench, has a range of Asian products, sauces, condiments. Again, fantastic, because again, you're not having to go and find, gee, the recipe calls for coriander, or I need lemongrass, or I need ginger, or I need garlic, I need chili. Everything's all in these jars ready to go. I've tested them in my kitchen. I rave about them. I think they're a fantastic addition, and you'll see me again using these products in the kitchen. So the Gozan products, miso soup. I tasted this at a trade show and I just thought, oh yeah, okay, but amazed with the flavour. These are freeze-dried little cubes. Put them into a bowl or a cup, boiling water, stir, let it sit for a while, done. Instant miso soup. Gozan also have miso paste, which we sell if you want to make it from scratch, and I'll be doing a few recipes featuring the miso paste. Again, fantastic produce that we have. The Laksa paste comes out of Sydney. This is the best laksa I've ever tasted in my life, making it from this base, and you'll see a recipe tutorial that I've done earlier in the year using this product. Latest to our range is Enzo. Enzo have kits, so tempura, karaage, and panko crumb. They also have a tonkatsu, pork tonkatsu dish featuring those, and you'll see me doing a karaage sometime later in the year. Drunken Sailor. These are what I call the big heroes for flavour. Range of relishes, but also a range of what I call adult jams. Beautiful products, come out of Sydney. I love them because I think they're a great flavour base, and I can use these in many different ways. fact, you probably would have seen a recent recipe where I made a salad using the spiced cranberry and pork jam as a sauce for a salad. It is fantastic product. This one is one I really love, the smoky tomato relish. Brilliant on lots of things. And the Drunken Sailor smoked chipotle honey, you'll see in a lot of my recipes. Great product and so versatile for so many different things. The Risticella products of pasta that we sell, beautiful Italian pasta with a range of base sauces, and you'll see various recipes that I'll be using featuring these. No offence, when you compare them to the pre-made sauces available in the major supermarkets, it's chalk and cheese, not even close. And the pasta, great quality, cooks well, holds well, doesn't break, doesn't fall apart. So it's a sign of quality. Also in our pantry, you'll see little things like our glaze, our beautiful anchovies, mackerel, sardines, and this is a new one we've just taken on board. This is Australian albacore tuna, and again, retort packaging, perfect size just for one. And I'll be doing a niçoise salad soon, showing how to use that particular product. At the back, Roosevelt company out of Melbourne. My sister Jenny put me onto this. Love their coffee, so we do have the coffee, but also from them drinking chocolate, and they also do a turmeric latte and the matcha for those who are into that. Tea Tonic, lovely lady who runs this company, range of different teas, so there's a whole range of those products available again in the pantry. Alternative, interesting one, this one. My wife and I sort of decided we sort of got I guess not so much went off milk, but we're looking for something different. Came across this. Again, you won't find this in the supermarket. Alternative, you'll see it in coffee shops. And some coffee shops will sell it to you, but we have it available in the pantry. I use this not just for coffee though, I also use it in smoothies. I also use it in recipes as well. In fact, I can use this when I make a Thai curry, and I'll use some of that to barista coconut milk as well as the coconut cream. For those who've got a sweet tooth, this is actually a new one, again, we've got recently. This is from Jen's Kitchen. This is a Dubai style melting moment with pistachio. Can I say, I find it difficult when if I just thought, oh, I'll just try one. One turns into two, and then I've got to be a real thing, put them away, because they are addictive and they will only be here for a short time. So while they're here, grab them. And again, something a bit different again too is some Turkish Delight. Turkish Delight that I find available is, yeah, not very flavoursome. This is really lovely. The real McCoy does. Again, only around for a short time. So if you're keen on some Turkish Delight, grab some. So folks, that's just a small example of what we have available in the pantry at Underground Chef. We've always got new product coming and going as I find new products available, and that's, I guess, what we're trying to do here. Is these are the sort of products you're not going to see in your regular supermarket. You don't have to go to your specific Asian shop to get your Asian ingredients. It's all available here. The other side of it too is I'm going to show you how to cook with these products as well through my tutorials. So that's, as I said, just a snapshot of what's available in the pantry. Have a look in the store. We also have equipment, but I'm going to do a separate video on the equipment that we bought. Again, products that I think you need in a kitchen, a home kitchen, that's going to make your life so much easier. The whole thing about all this product here and everything we do here, it's about flavour and giving you the opportunity to actually have flavour in your dishes, food that you're going to be proud to actually serve to your family and friends, and to make life easier. That's the whole secret about what we do as professional chefs. We try to make our lives easier by using great produce. And by using great produce, you're going to get a fantastic result. So, till next time, we'll see you at the Underground Chef. Best wishes with your cooking. Cheers, all the best.